Justin Cedino, JUSTINCEDENO.
And so, you took this video that happened on the bus on
Yeah.
December 23rd. Just kind of like walk me through, like, what was your statement?
Well, okay, well, for one, I was with my son. We normally don't take the bus, but we decided to take the bus that day. And got in town, walked a little bit. We actually seen the lady before she got on the bus. And so I walked to the next bus stop. Me and my son was waiting. Then we hopped on the bus. Ladies first. We let them go on. And while she was in the front, we were the last ones to get on. And while she was approaching, I'm guessing the two students, she said something to them, which it was, what was said that, I would like for you to speak English, you're in America. And I was actually entering the door when she said it. So I'm hearing it from the distance, and then I just started hearing the guy wailing on her. So I'm wondering what's going on, you know, and when I went to the back, I passed her because she came right back down and she sat where she used here in the video. And I sat down with my son, and as soon as that happened, I took out my phone and I started recording it. And then the guy just kept wailing on her. My son said what he said. I said what I said, and it just kept going. I mean, I never thought that I would see that here. It's Amherst, very diverse. We got what 3 colleges and universities around us. Even this complex right here, you see a lot of diversity here. I just never thought that would happen. I would never see that.
Why did you think it was important to record it?
Well, for one, I'm Hispanic. Not only there's multi-cultures that get reamed at for what we do. I've spoken Spanish out here with my loved ones and my son, my family, and friends, and I've been hit with the same thing. I'm not just from Western. I've been in the city, I've been in the town, and it happened to me. It happened to a couple people I know, and I just wanted to get it out there. Like, come on, this is a new era. We're 2020. Like, you shouldn't be like that. Even in 2019, you shouldn't be like that. We all should change. Everybody should think about us as equal.
Now, I heard you in the video commending the man who stood up.
Yes.
How did it make you feel to see somebody else stand up?
It's like I'm gonna say it like this. It's like watching a superhero movie. I'm gonna say it like that, because that one man stood up for something that a lot of people wouldn't. And I'm not gonna say including myself, I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, I wasn't there at that moment in time to speak up like he did. So I'm gonna put myself as I don't know if I would have stood up. And I know anybody else there wouldn't have stood up because they heard it first than me. But that man did, and that man jumped into it. So I consider him a hero to me. Because, like I said, ain't nobody else looked like they were gonna do what he did. So.
And when it comes to the fact that the video is getting a lot of attention now, we saw it on Twitter. I think it's got up to like 36,000 shares.
Yeah, I got 5 million just on my YouTube page alone.
What is it like to see this video?
I mean, the video opened up many conversations already. I mean, if you look at the comments, there's so much negative. There's a lot more positive. People actually standing up for the lady. Saying that yeah, they should be able to speak English here. I mean, everybody got their own opinions of it, and speak up. If you got your own opinion, speak up, even if it's negative or positive, because I can guarantee you the positive will overrule the negative. But I would say speak up your mind, and let us know what you have to say, because at the end of the day, we're gonna debate you. This is America, United States of America. We debate all the time. There's debating happening right now. So we're gonna debate you, and you're gonna swallow what we think, and we'll swallow what you think, and that's it.
If you ever see that particular woman again, is there anything that you hope maybe she took away from either the video, the experience as a whole?
If I see you again, I'm gonna say, what? God bless you, and I hope that you learn something. It's hard to teach a cup that's full, but I hope she learned something. I wouldn't say anything really negative towards her. I wouldn't bash her or anything, because the world already seen what she's about. So I don't even have to do it anymore. So.
Alright, is there anything else you have to say that maybe I didn't think to ask?
covered everything.
Awesome. So what I think we'll do now is I'm just gonna hand the microphone back to my photographer, and we'll just get like a couple shots of like
Okay.
the two of us talking, just to get like some little extra angles in there.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you mind? I'll do the same for mine. I
Is this
just
going
want.
on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I do appreciate you taking the time.
that's okay. I mean, I was supposed to be at work for 12, and I took the time out for this. I just think there's a lot of people that should be heard. And the man was definitely heard. I mean, and even though the students on the bus, they knew English. That was the sad part about it. The fact that they knew English and they chose to speak their language because they're having a private conversation. That's like me and my son. Me and my son will speak Spanish sometimes when we don't want nobody else hearing. When we're in public, there's no such thing in public. So, we're gonna do what we have to do to protect ourselves and the people around us. And not physically, but more towards like verbally. Because it's not right when people get verbally attacked for what you're gonna do.
Now I heard you just about to step in the puddle. Sorry, I just don't want you to step in the puddle. I had heard you say video that what how long have you lived in this area?
I've lived in this area for 2 years, and between here to Northampton, it was like over 2 years. I lived in Springfield. Like I said, I've lived mainly in the city. Holyoke was one place I've lived for several years also. So I've been through several diverse areas. This ain't just the first step that I've been in. But I gotta say, this was the first step that the first place that I didn't know I would hear it. In such a diverse, especially with the college kids. Like, you see a lot of college kids. And then look what she said on the bus about.
Maybe one over his shoulder looking at me.
Look what she said. What she said on the bus about the kids.
Yeah, I can read this.
No, here, I'll have you just stay right there. I'm just gonna get a shot.
Yeah.
The kids, she said that the buses are free here because they're for the kids. So they run on the kids' time. That's why she's always late. Which, if you go to Springfield, Holyoke, Northampton, you don't see buses over there running every 15 minutes. Why are you late? These buses run every 15 minutes. So it's like she was just doing a lot of this, not really thinking, and she put herself in. Oh no, that's fine.
How old is your son, and
My son,
what do you think he's away from
he's 13.